Okay, we've got some breaking news now out of Colorado. A person is dead and 12 others are stranded about 300 meters below the ground. There was an elevator failure at a former gold mine that is now a tourist attraction there. Sarah Galashan is on this story for us. Sarah, this story is still developing as we speak. What do we know so far?
Well, Travis, so this is the Molly Kathleen mine in Cripple Creek, and in the 1890s, it was a gold mine, a relatively well-known gold mine, but it is now a privately run tourist attraction, and it was at a depth of 500 feet, so that's 153 meters approximately, that the elevator experienced some kind of what they're calling a mechanical issue. They're not elaborating past that, but what they did say is that it created a severe danger to the 11 people who were on board that elevator. And in fact, one of them has died. They were able to successfully get the others to surface level and safely, two of them being children. But this, as I say, is a tourist attraction. And so while some tourists were going down, others were at the base of 1,000 feet, which is closer to about 300 meters, and they were doing the tour at that level. And so now, given that the elevator is not working, essentially those 12 who are down at the base at that depth underground, they're essentially trapped. Here's what we heard at the press conference.
I do have 12 people at 1,000 feet that are still there. At this time, they're all safe at the bottom with one of the workers here. We're looking at trying to find out what occurred with the elevator system and be able to get them out of the mine utilizing the elevator system.
So they are safe. You heard that there. They have been though, down at that level since, before noon time in Colorado. So we're looking at probably just over 6 hours at this point. As far as the safety record for this mine goes, what we heard at that press conference, Travis, is that they have not had any issues since 1986. They didn't elaborate on what the issues at 1986 were. Yeah. But obviously this one is a pretty significant situation for them. 300
meters underground. What are conditions like that deep in the ground?
Well, according to the website, and they describe this for tourists who might want to take this tour, which is $30 for an adult for 1 hour. It's 10 degrees Celsius. They recommend having a jacket. Tourists are wearing hard hats when they do this. The attraction is described as fascinating, educational, authentic, clean, dry, and safe. There are no washrooms. I think importantly at that bottom, at least importantly right now, as they have now been there, as I say, more than 6 hours here. What we're told is that the 12 tourists, as you just heard them say, that they're safe. But like I say, we're now underground for more than 6 hours. They're hoping they're going to have this resolved by tonight. But whether or not they can get that elevator working or not, and ensuring that in fact it is safe, that's really the question. What we heard at the press conference is that if they can't get the elevator going, that they've got a plan B, they've got a plan C. They're not elaborating on what exactly those plans are. Right now, it's a waiting game very much as to what's going to happen and how they're going to get those 12 tourists up.
Okay, I know you'll stay on top of the story. We'll check in with you if there are further updates. Sarah Galashan on the breaking news for us. Thanks, Sarah.